Enjebia amanyofo beko epueye atoye asretimemufo se omonto omoso aba na mibiso edren ena omowo ema AKUAFO mibisa AKUAFO efise Ghana ha ye sika sam ho fapem ejina ekuayomo wenti ena AKUAFO TV kofa bae ye de fofo kra eba ya to ni din the hot seat eye dwumade bia ye ne wona omonimu de metro ministers MPs MCs, DCs, any empo aspiring MPs, one on wejina say yentu omoso aba ebehia na niomwo ema AKUAFO ana a great sector no omo de atopono so wo hot seat no so no me akosia asabia asmeni megina wana mu na mebisa omo ensemo afa ho obese obeso yasen a hwe numbers ya egu TV de so efre ni eni wo endi inkita ho the hot seat ebeye hye the hot seat ebeye hot akonwa no so ebeye hye Adeshima mama makwaba eba AKUAFO TV o share the hot seat ejumede bia ye de ebro ye de amanyofo ahodo na ebro efise December 7th the election ya ye kwakoye se wutifie na wontimi nkan ebi omo policy statement na se omo manifesto na wonso ne de be brought through TV program we no wetimi aye informed decision as to who to vote for ye frame akosia asabia asmeni mame nkan cho se dwumede eye Bosant enterprise one no moye unique in super mineral water omo no maso ya sin amede dwumede ebro Bosant enterprise and as a unique in super mineral water omo dome pillar 2 no visa down so opese okofa no bulka enye sanso de a shop biemu ewo nkran ha anasa Ghana ha no obenya bi ato Mamenda Maurice Fashion Academy omo no mahye atade kama ya ene mene o edi inkita ho and finally Mamensan and Dolly's Beauty Lounge omo ewo Mataheko Stepco Street near the police barracks omo ewo ho na be ho omo so opese okosia makeup etreya okoha omo so omo no ebedi inkita ho program ni be kwa ya medomo numbers anaso omo contact betudwa na wetimi afrom na ono omo edi inkita ho renum nyafo ya me no ebedi inkita ho eyi ni ti se opese obeye Ghana ye man panyini na ono no so on joining any other political party or bar as independent candidate 2016 under the electoral EC leadership of Madam Charlotte Oseno omo disqualify no enti wentimi ama ballot paper na so one paba and this year 2020 election or sign ama ne hobre so say opese or ye president na this year no EC go through all the processes no oko ballot paper no so presidential ballot paper no so or no and the only independent candidates only independent candidates ewo presidential ballot paper no so nti okwa ase ho no papa ya me no abedi nkita ho no ono na oda ho na mibisa se nani swade ehunu ema Ghana anything especially in the great sectors because they be make say Ghana ha no esika sem ho fapem ejina ya great sector no so nti ene ye ne orenum dafoi oye Ghana ni de hye mapa nanso uhwehwe ne u kan na abakosem a okosu wa Ghana kakra de so tutu kwan afa wiase afa na nyina na me say we tutu kwan akọ afa na nyina at its comfort zone adan na opese obefa Ghana headache eto no so nti na me ne bedi nkita ho na wa church ye ne niam a opese oyema o my Ghana. I'm very privileged say na me ne eye honorable and as I say his incoming is excellency Mr. Kwame Esiedu Walker, independent presidential candidate come December 7th 2020. Mr. Walker.
Yo, Asabia.
Mema wakwaba. Na mema thank you very much to say your phone no wa jepini se woni ye ebedi inkita.
Me just be brave.
Na menya ne ntese wo fi people no so any fast person.
Asabia obi say we ampo ofie ampa em say wo so gama ofie manfi to eye asem papa.
Right.
Yes, me feel latte. Latte kuapem.
Okay.
Let me say latte man fide. Ye na ye one group of people. Let me say latte cry. Let me say ye na ye boa. Ma fi gina ye. Say abakosem no. na mpenifo o se jama obombofobia jama de ba yiraye na obi pui latte na latte na je no gina ho ntina e ma wo mo be kan ye ho ntilo manfe en latte de efitete ayampa nti be das be brave so abande
right so na me dey 2016 I mean you made your intention known, you launched your bid to become the president of this country, but Ntimi Ambaso, maybe say what changed? What did you do right this time around? And you can't presidential ballot paper now. You are the only independent candidate. It was because before you, we have other independent candidates, but they were disqualified this time around.
As I just say, we are say we call Kwan, and yes, we starting na what to be when say be I would inkunim.
Right.
Interesting. Never be CC wa akwemua. Nessa say wo sanko wachi na akohwe nia e ma e basa ampa shout to say disqualify e ma meji tumu na sabe ye nyina sane wo kan 50-50 aso no independent movement na just ya shase no eno na kire wo say obia agi tumu say sa parties na ya tete wo Ghana no e ma ye ntumpon e ma ye nko ye ni intino say se ye hwe say independent obia odo Ghana na owo akomapa de ma Ghana no senka ye nyina akabo na ye sori gina ho se ye behwe Ghana na ye sisi Ghana na ye jai sa parties in papa emu a sebe ye nayi e ma ntokotoko kra aba o hwe so ye nyina ye Ghana fo ye Ghana fo enfi se wo fi Asante wo fi se Fante line and now fear kwapem ye nyina ye hia ye Ghana for na no na ya na ye be the pass obia otukwan ko outside say amonone abrochiremamu say wo hia wo Ghana ni pe na ba ya danfo bi sakra so free hu asa ofi Ghana na just why na wa tu na si den na say ye ba fia efi ebi mo pese o mo cheche ye bu papa ye mu eno na ntiri ye nyina ye hwe say da bi si ye hwe na saa mpapa mu a party sem no aba etete ye mu no ejai nti ye mu a sabe ye nkura party card ana say ye join party bi no say na kabom once you sabe o sha wo mo parties mu a bi a won abusuafo bi na join nti na wo so wo ko join ye won nim de ne wo akoma pa de magana no ye nti wonka say o sha party sem no edidi won ti ya say nyasa sembi kra no woka wanu indugam it wo nyina ye frustrated atete aba wan ababo o tie won sem a wo nyina support ye independent movement na just wo munya ya na ka ye nja sa party no eniti na ye tu ye ho asi wo say ampa ye be ye sa movement no.
It takes me to my next question. I mean, do you think say bebe ye do as o mine no ye hia obi a or independent candidate obetimi abedi so na say the country are you ready say no, yes, we want a third force, but should the third force be an independent candidate or in the minority parties?
Absolutely. And the answer papa em the so kasa say me share so when you form a party and I said so-called third force is most likely going to be a party. So your party no so sa na sabi say na me fika fitete no e fe na obe form the elders and na party vubia won to who say one na obe advisors wonya ya sade no pe asabia so wo wini na so wonya tumi na one na ebe kire wo say sabi contract we and I say twi mu your friends contract me wa contract we farmer we and na farmer we na just say na corruption na ye pese ye tufiri ho no enyai into atuaso sa na ebe ya no sabe enne ye nyina Ghana fo hwe mechi bebia wo Ghana kroma se wotie se nia amafo esu se yabre ne sa parties ya wo motete ye mu sabe se wo wie suku na se wo pa adwuma se wo nkura party card ana se wo ni mo bi wo party mu a ya just adwuma no just wo nyada ade say young Ghana man obi a owodim de wo de adwuma no share sa obetumi adwuma papa So just because you say only party no, and I say only mobi or party man, I say party ni penifobia na ne badi. I be try on his own Juman, just say Juman here from Auda. And no not say Ghana as you and sure that's the enthusiast. Ghana and Conani.
Mr. Walker, so Fanny said December 7th, December 8th, they declare as the president of the Republic of Ghana. How will you govern our country? And for Ben, I don't govern our country.
Was it Fabi said? Yeah, fa. Yeah, be winning. Yeah, be jet to me.
Right.
Yeah, message I menya wa Ghana and say, oh, already in some work can hear in the pa. And so, hey, I don't know 1 month. Me sure say, oh, as I be a Miss Watty. Yeah, COVID nearby, you know. Any lockdown nearby, you know. And many people to me to quite. Say, Emranso share say, Obian your campaign. I just a COVID about. Intiampa, and then my slow down. But we are see how you go on Shirawa. No, we Shirawa. Into no Yampaba. She said, you start take a crash. She said, you are about IJ or my baby. Because young policies in the Emra, Pessia, a Ghana Fonti in a year 2 years, once you know, yeah, Nipa, ye be you won't a blue or mine. Yes, Constitution, which I say you selected majority from Parliament.
Right.
And no Nama in grind say. NDC party say na MPP party say party one so me party say na bebre afreme some be surprise and me catch them na Ghana fo na mutie bebre afreme say wo damase because said it so wo join the parties ko no said it wo say one constituency who assembly na wo echo parliament akọ support one initiative ama parliament Ebu mra ama Ghana nyina enti say wo constituency ntina wo call ya wo mutu wa because say we party nti and I say majority and I say minority no wo mu nsemi ndugwam because say one D party mra so and I say one ka asema ye party da ni abo wagu adaitia iti okotra parliament sebe enfia 9 na no kura ndugwam iti ebi mo ye frustrate na home say iti kura de be okura wo mo parliament onim say okokura na say mi nugam editia iti am say ye be yi sa akrofo na wo mo nyina boje ye so no nipa wo mo Ghana akoma da ho no na ya twe won aba na ya bubu man because me dem gi say me gi di say constituency a wo mo to ma wo no won yi ye dimu iti na wo call parliament into no me da ho nyina say won nti ne yeba constituencies no ahia ade won ahia ade eno won how into na wo ba say constituency bi benya nsuo ana say hospital school aye be sti ne yie mofra ye hwe won apemfo asebe wo hia moa wo muti na wo gina ho iti adan na wo do parliament a no wa bo won ego na parliament adwuma say party adwuma nko na wo ye na adwuma no so ya wo ya ma wo kwan enko wo constituency enko hwe wo what you see o entiro da won benya kwan akọ constituency no e bia say eyie bia ba ana mebo ana say bronya say bia parliament entrance nti na bia okohwe na chi yakogu na chi okwa ensama won be di no say efe na waba na ebi kura boafu say wo moto ma no e bia won to be ma be hwe wo so what you see o eniti am say aye bia say yetumi nya power here na say take over parliament mekaye na maka obebia say parliament kura say referendum and say constitutional reform na wo ye ya at next time na when to me am pass we me the years I was one pass
o ba be pass
ye be pass ye be fa sa policy no any referendum no na say be ye di bia ka ho eti say parliament kura ye betumi am won say won be shia say every 3 months quarterly say parliament be shia say be won mo list njuma ko a parliament no be shia adwe ho asusu ho sa time no say prior say won be way before say won be shia anamebo nti wonim ni nti a wo parliament nti no say what your region now wo ben wo constituency a wonim ne nti a parliament frɛ wo sɛ adwuma wei ne yɛbɛdi nti ɛnsɛ hwee nti me deɛ me se yɛn aban na yɛba no referendum na yɛ me da wɔn ase paa sɛ wɔn ampaase sɛ ne yɛ ameke na ɔsɔ ɔkyerɛ wɔn bɛpaase deɛ a ɛne na ɔne wɔn yɛ ne ntɛm wɔn anyɛ ne ntɛm sɛ deɛ me ba yɛ bɛpaase saa referendum no.
So they will sit once quarterly.
Once quarterly.
Na yɛ sɛ then obeye amrad after quarterly then MP ne beye.
Me say region now what we represent no say Eastern regional, Central regional, Western regional, Tinawo region. Tinawo region. Sabe government Bangalore say yes see e bi atete apansam. Sabe nema say wono ye be siesie ni nyina na ya ma won bi atenemu wo region ho. Na wo constituency sabe oba bi hwehwe obema bi hwehwe o hia adwuma na na hia asem a obetso de watumu no. Wan tu kwan emfi north wa Boliga ana ye hwan elembele abagran so what you say na wo betra wa no ba our parliament our commission our stakeholders meeting ana say we tu kwan na oba na say hia ni atu kwan abehwehwe ni MP di na hia say betu nanimu a sabe be 3 days no shia de debi obehia lokra sabe na we nya hwe ya entie na asem wasa akọ odi nisu ni amememfe asa akọ or how say you be traso. Right. Until say what you reach now, on to quite man crime. Na accidents are beshiano, akwenshia beshiano. Na some of the better nukra we nya ho anu ye. So what you say? Until you ba sister nimum. You be system.
Mr. Walker, you be do agenda for the Ghana agenda what they ever know. You be call break. Na before you be call break, ni person who say minim say what you so Raj Jacob or say your boss your running mate. I mean, then I'll consider I will settle. So this is the man I want to work with.
So I make answer. So we call Queen. Who show nipa say be a on the wajun shia. And I say all feel say or kona ye kono. Me no bom ne ye Queen. Ebia nkonindi baba. Intino on also onim say 2012 or you're independent. 2016 or you're independent. It is a me about 2016. It's a margin in Najun shia. I just added to the year and I say this year election 2000 that independence be brave. Me boy. And then I just say independent as no. Ya magana for ehia asem. It won asem be went to me enya kwan amba ballot so no. Ye ne wo mu nyina akasa.
Okay.
Answer na wo mu disqualify ko ye ni bi akasa. In fact, me kai na your group be from coalition for independent aspirants. Na ye nyina you ne yakasa bo. Minimum nyina so adwene nti ye twetwe wo mu so womba na so wo se wo mu ne ebe hia bo mu a ye wa tu ye no akasa ni bebre.
All right. So Mr. Jacob say no or believe in your vision, your agenda for the country.
Oh, yes. And into na ye na say me kan no so wo kokon a wo ye okuapem ni yo fie ni me efie fo bo be say ben no sua emia me boa nti no sɛ wɔn kwan aso ade na ebi a wɔahwe ya na okɔm ebu nti no sɛ bɛn no so emia no ɛno na mpanifo bu yɛn ba ɛsɛ yɛ fam aba nti no ɔfrɛ me 2016 na me ne de transe ya kasa kosi tama ye hu sɛ okay ye nyinaa sɛ yɛkɛbɔ ma ampa yes ideologies no be different so in the end no sɛ ye nyinaa dream kɔ kan ya just say 2 minutes ba anything in Akabo.
Mr. Kampacha Homesma, me beba or agenda for the country who share the hot seat and ne independent presidential candidate Ura Kwame Esedu Walker and any dinkita. We have a quick break here your bedroom agenda for Ghana.
The hot seat. The hot seat.
Mr. Akwaba, I'm the hot seat ewo AKUAFO TV and na share Ura Kwame Esedu Walker na agenda for Ghana or independent presidential candidate 2027 December election as about to kwakoto. So woje presidential ballot paper na or no any the only independent candidate obehu no ewo ballot paper no so aside other presidential candidates was written no nya one on one ne ya share ne plans ne na agenda ma Ghana ma men kan che say Bosant Enterprise omo no mo ye unique in super mineral water omo no mo asoya sen a ye de dwumadi bro unique in super mineral water nsuo papa edi akohwehwem ahu say senso we wonum ko human body ni mu a ma wo ebeboa wo nso wokọ baby omo ye nsuo ya hot kama me amedi meni akohwe maka cho say me medi bibia dance nchewa me fa meni enkohwe oho kama obekọ na wekese ye nsuo bia hye na taade akabakaba ne nsa ne tiw ne nanim nyina omo edi ye adwumai ama se opese utu ne boka ko omo aso ye no visa down domi pillar 2 and as from 050-162-7021 and as 050-162-7050 opese utobi akofi utobi akọ office utobi akọ meetings ni other functions oko shops across the country obenye bi ato bisa unique in super mineral water almost say enye insuo keke Maminda Morris Fashion Academy ase omo Tantra Hills near Anija Hospital oho enomo wo omo je asuafo mo pese mo besua ade foforo ewo ho sa wo pese wo sua fashion design papa de oko Morris Fashion School omo ebecho omo de ne practicals ne doors 80% practicals enye school bi abekwa ye becho theory ni say do kosi machine anima ohu ba bi kwa de panel kra ebekwa question there be mo rest there ye ma 80% practicals intino ye chewo no ne ye ma wo ye practicals ase ne awo kwa o graduate a ubetimi aye ubetua party no ubetua mema suits ubetua wedding gowns bi biara pesa opamo bia no ko mo rest ho na omo enchewo omo wo Tantra Hills eben Anija Hospital. Our number is 050-912-6634 and that's 059-2214-625. And an equal no mame and that Dolly's Beauty Lounge I say omo and my makeup ni miti ama me kame se o pese ye wuti na so ye makeup working for function baby a pese ukobia no uko Dolly's Beauty Lounge omo ye weni mama o pese usua almost aging conform person musia more payment plan almost spread payments no edi ama ye engine no prekope or sound baby abama wada sa wonte akra ha na wo fie twe na ba Fred Dollars 026-590-2389 and I say kohwehwe omo Mata Heko near the police barracks no ha omo any police barracks no edi animhwe udu ha ubehu say Dollars Beauty Lounge ewo ho ye to yenkomode ni so ye na ye ne Mr. Kwame Esiedu Walker or no independent presidential candidate or say Anthony Swaba afi na yenhwe say obese Ghana eji ama you be say sense say ben and na odi ebrayen e Ghana Mr. Walker
yo
but your agenda no for Ghana na anything so be show e be no intimi decide who to vote for as presidential candidate for Ghana and then I will catch no what is your agenda for the country
Asabia me dasi bebre and say maka na Ghana afana nyina ate say me say your flagship policy any regionalization every region na wo Ghana ha no ye be ma won so tumi na won bu region no management of region no must be centered focused every region I see ma won tumi no wo mo ye won rules and regulations, to suit that particular region. Say, yeah, Juma, I make her say jobs. Every region, now make her say, won't be to be a creative jobs. Electricity, me say, as I say, yeah, regional control. All groups of regions can control their own power plant. Maka.
So you're going to give power to the regional ministers?
Yes. Now, not only the regional minister, I even went further. Say, cabinet at the presidency, you better appoint it. It's a presidential member within the cabinet, a cabinetary member, to oversee those regions in cooperation with the regional ministers.
Okay.
And also the MPs, the members of parliament. Womumiensa, in a Elbeshia, a book of minor regions, say, one rashe, one development, one say Juma is we create, one because say president has the executive power
Right.
So what you say? And into the mayor appointed presidential member at the presidency to liaise or to partner with the member of parliament and also the regional minister who is there by appointment. So no means one share no one formal management structure. You be director on says say ni epe ejuma under the regionalization policy no and I be kan here. Now mame go further. So be beside me say there ejuma scra no one person omo ya. Na be kan ni say amaka to dwa newspaper for publishing you know say day one you taking over all the PWD and the SCC yards. And says, who knew BBI? And the Mameka, why you or Ghana Hano? Meka no wait, you say. SCC, no, not those days, now a state construction company. PWD, so now a public works department. Till public works. So what here? And a state construction. You can't say you know Bomwa. I didn't say to me, and books are regional. In human eye, you see, you cannot. The entire message take over. Day one by executive order, not say. SCC yards now, not those days, one compounds. A goa at the Chapansam. PWD yards now at the Chapansam. No, ye base, ye na, amaso ye na bio. Ye be CS ye lu bio. Ye sika be shemu. A ho na ye be training. Say a member ne ma sebe or one side no juma. So what you? Say plumbers, electricians, mason. Then say artisans now. Woman na man ne. Wo nyan juma. Wan ko sua insane juma. What you? Say be a mechanics kra. Wan ko sua. Say wa pon ho. Enso onye juma yo. Sankrofo ni ye be fa won. Day one. So what you? Within the first year no. Ye be training wo nyina foforo. Me ka say ye training wo foforo. So be ni madwuma na say wo upgrade no. Wo born abasaso. Wo upgrade no to international standard. For 1 year. Wo wia ye ma wo certificate of completion. Should I say we go through say training no ama wo say what this year no about international standard level.
At the cost of the government.
At the cost of the government. Me that's it. At the cost of the government. This is wo wia certificate no should I say what pon. When you have a license,
right?
So our license, you know, what to be registered, OPA, and then the church say we are professional. What you say? Government, you know, regional, may ma one order. Now one follow na employment, you know, a creative job say. Sankrofo in every region, you be high one. Ama we juma, omu wie sa 1 year training na. Into the what transfer juma for 5 years. Sankrofo no 5 years time, no. One na one be maintenance brigade and a maintenance team, maintenance groups. What you say? Na intia me ka sa say. A check Ghana for sorry, Ghana di any maintenance culture. Me boa won't say say that. E ni wo. Mo ma sa asem no eso ye asem a say ye ka bio wo Ghana ha. What you say? Because government bungalows na egu na atete apansam no. Government ministries ministerial buildings class be ebi atete apansam. Schools, ISC, secondary schools, teachers training, say elementary schools class ebi atete apansam. Ebi roof class eyu. Me boa. Toilet wo class enye adwuma ye. Electricity class and ye ja ho asem class ka. Wo ho. Into sankrofo na ye de sa adwuma no be hye won sa. Na meka ni ntia me gina so ka ne say anything a party for ya yeken wo mo weni a ne ama obi contract o say contract say
right
onko painting na so onko ye maintenance meka ona sa sabia sa maintenance ye wieda eso da sika no wa chedi me bo ana obedi madanse say ministry ho secondary school ho bebre ebubu ebi nyu ebi achia ebi pila kra ebu. Say electricity pole cry what quite chain chia light bulbs and so.
So you train people
on
maintaining
one maintaining government structures, government properties in
right.
What you say? Because you cannot government they ma contract now, millions they ma private contractor now, you party member no. Now all this ikano, you the sa sikano betua sa microfoika bosome eno kura na make say wuti obi bosome na say o man 1,000 cedis kura say fa say 1,800 cedis na wuti aloka bosome a and then the government now wuti aloka no to be ka say mechemu fa na what you mienu bia mama wo fa na what you mienu so amasa ma fa
na so person dey approach system
ye dey ba approach system I mean that was sister wakasa na I said no say be kai ya na me just me ni aje keke because in penifo no wo mi na akwa bochire me boa wo mi ni masama be ka no asama be ka wo mo che wo atie enu tira be ka asama be ka no say e fi na ye be start foforo
into patrol regionalization policy no you find say you minister of finance at parliament or say you allocated this amount of money to this region.
Yes.
So what happened to the ministries?
Based on the need.
Based on the need.
Based
right.
on the regional need. One budget, but you review. Na parliament, Minister of Finance say, okay, this is the budget for the year. Quantum number, the collective number. The collective total amount na year regions in the yebu would ye sa project when you say oh yeah sa road when you see ye underground sewer lines say electricity pole no as I say here juma boys here nam hoi one na wo ye into ya absorb nyina e bedu da bi no obi ahia juma bio obenate abonten one e ton dog chase one e su anema wo kwan ho sebe enu nyina ye health concern a health issue yen dwen kwan enko anim sebe one nam kwan ho a wo ton nema yi hwe car fumes a wo homeko wo mu so what ase hwe enu nyina ye cause and effect say wo ye bibia dwen ho kai fumes na wo say carbon monoxide say fumes ya say trucks twemu a wow so intutuo any say fumes na e free wo ma exhaust pipe mu a ekoi na emma any martin any young boys emma e obi gina ho say be wo mo home go mu because okoma e de wo mu ti and I say poverty ti ana no wi a say na okokolebu a oni eduro oni sika o de kode edie ni nyina ye government na say hwe na sa yarwa see you to me trust and me so a e bia ye health cost kura bebrase.
Right. So apart from the regional policy, regionalization policy, no, what other flagship program are you using?
Yeah, can I say schools, education. Now yes, yeah, sabi, yes, blocks. Nancy, meti here, Kurani say, Sahab blocks now to now more painting yellow and red, no. A big cry, you bear 500,000. Me boy, and Mr. Atamil stand there 250,000 or CBB. If they do 500,000. Me name the correct amount, but you know, you shame. Blocks now they in chance bosso now painting yellow and brown, and no interest YC school, and no interest West school. And also regionalization policy, and also Rebecca. Architects and nam chrome, juma. Young graduates are here architectural training, young urban planners. Woman nam ho woman nye juma one house betwa one bre e betwa wa wofo a wo tu ya one school e disua kosua no one bre e besa hwe obatan di ana say papa bi a wo say wo ba na wo school no unim say owi a obenya juma ayo etino part of regional ye be empower regional planning committees, regional planning departments. Woman ye this sasika no ebe she wonsa. Na ya ma wonso na ya designing regional planning departments in for a campus, not just a building. Na ya highway na civil engineers, structural engineers, plumbing and sewer lines engineers, architects. Woman ye be engage one na when designing townships, you know, regions, you know, roads are ye roads. And yes, sabe my contract na the sea no yesi gutter. Me boa. And the gutter the sea no yesi. Gutter na inflow. You know be am gutter no ko. Gutter no you do be an e jai. Me boa. Sa de money na e be jai. Urban planners. You be engage one. Civil engineers, structural engineers and architects. Woman no wan ko sua de. Ye ma won kwan. Na woman fa wan nim de no emwa. Wo Nti no me obi a otie me bia wo ye saa professional bonsam na mo ha no yate what you say nti no se be gota yentumi nsi underground sewer lines a yentumi ye wo Ghana and na nsuo to a na flood gota no ye ma enko ba bia eno nyina ka ho bi ina mosquitoes breedi mosquitoes breedi a ye nyina dem say mosquitoes yi cost malaria me boana asabia we asama yenti ase wo no nya malaria na okokolibu a ni na health cost na ekosoro okwa ochina owu onye dro because onye adwuma wo ni na it is a holistic approach we started from the proper foundation the rest becomes a lot easier into no urban planners na it imagine say maintenance groups no cry come asem no the number of employment in every region no cry and I make am be say 5,000 cry 5,000 in a invite one and no cry just a baseline no 16 regions 5,000 80,000 immediately yeah in fact urban planners in Maya yeah in fact civil engineers in Maya yeah in fact say electrical engineers and architects in Mekah so what you say it is you to say 1,000 of these people cry they can't 80,000 times 16 of those imagine we over 100,000 already
right so
immediate employment
and your way of solving the unemployment
issue must be tackled
in
head
this
on
country.
Head on because again Metiena ex-president Mahama said unemployment is a security threat yes I agree with him obi accommodate no onya adwuma no e libre
but government is working just through NAPCO no I want to employ over 100,000 graduates and not motivate
and I make a count baby say NAPCO nature say omo absorb sa unemployed graduates association for university for one graduate you know
yes
now we employ no as NAPCO NAPCO how many months no the man a best success month so 1 year
3 years
3 years
now so almost say after 3 years
na say no mama so see 3 years minimum sasem no na meka say na meka ni say obi a wakosua IT na wakosua biology research chemistry research na bia ope akoye pharmaceutical training na ope so ye pharmacy and also also call ye doctor medicine and also ye IT engineer obi oni mathematics now to me ye some analyst and now actuary insurance company na so we say what friend so on ye NAPCO no ko dia planting for food for jobs and also onko directed traffic light and also onko baby a onsu anwa dia na fa so say for 3 years na adwena odeko suan no na just say aden
also onko sua bi nka ho ntenya wo sector na de ko ya ko sua bi kan ya wo sua dada no it's about job market now you are versatile
in what in directing traffic in directing the traffic and I say planting for food for jobs no we need to target hone in on what they've studied because in tumpon okosua and I say adisuade okosua wo school no say wo janu na say wan toaso a e bia na tete apansam it it must be targeted yen focus so na yen bona basa so na dia okosua no onto me and transfer some of the knowledge to sabe moframa eba no anytime they can say yes sa policy no and can say wo ma won kwan na wo mo school classrooms say 3 years cry fine me dem say 2 years 2 years no ni tell me 2 years they say obi a wako university no say be on tra classroom ho forever
right
what you say on tra ho for afeball aye bia after 2 years no obeto aso akoye ni masters and now obetu to field that okosu an ho adwuma no no say pharmaceutical say research and so betumi akwa abrochiri kora akoto aso me bo ana enti no sankrofo no ye ma won ko classrooms middle school and now say secondary schools na adisuade am ko sua ade no wo mo fa ko boa teachers na wo mo classroom ho dada no obi a wako teachers training wahu na wawie no sabi o e bia na wa onim say chemistry research ho nioma and I say IT aba computer literacy aba it is okoka teacher no as a teaching assistant kra for 2 years o to be boa teacher na sabe nkwala 40 and 50 go in the classroom say amememfe on to me nkyerɛ say math on to me nkyerɛ English on to me nkyerɛ biology on to me nkyerɛ nyama ni na baakofo so what you say nti okɔ boano a won yɛ IT to me nkyerɛ IT won yɛ biology to be boa teacher no it be enhanced na teacher no so take class no ne ho aheha no kakra
right
wahu
me ba choya yan ka so for your economy ne ho kakra so last week Minister of Finance call Parliament at the 2021 quarter budget no quarter budget statement ne quarter na or the budget statement no or kase your economy no a contracted in growth and revenue mobilization. We all know because of the COVID and but some people say what drastic means are you bringing so we need to make our economy very robust because you say revenue mobilization or any the hearts of our economy.
But that's the brave revenue mobilization.
Right.
Yes, we cannot keep borrowing from foreign and think we can prosper in this country. Yakobo bosia, bosia. We to me bosia en fa wo ho enya de da because oni pa ko a wo de ne ka no onu na de bia o gina wo kon ho untumi en tete wo ho just wait to ask aka na wie enu nti na wo mo sorry a wo ka say internal revenue generation or internal revenue mobilization me bo ana
right
sa structures ben in the wo mo de ato ho sa structures no betumi ayeye meti ye no na sabe kaya yo for kra no wo mo je wo tax me bo obi kosoya say near 4 o'clock no soya kakra obi di no na ye je tax
they say ye twem
say ye twem wo mo nam wo mo ka che say ye twem wo mo nam kiosk wo mo je tax me bo ana color station ko hwe na bisa me bo ana market tools and no mo friend say internal revenue generation no come on let's be serious meti here me say Dr. Bawumia omo ba first omo ye program omo friend dey banking the on bank and me bo so it is asem ecosystem banking the on bank structure no yes it was promoted by the UN or the World Bank to support internal revenue generation in the one idea they say so bia obeko bank bia konya bank account no na nka one fa so tax me bo that's the only way you can track who is banking and who has money in the account. Then you can go forward and demand some taxes structurally. And consider, beboa, onipa no oni ejuma no oso ko bue bank account. Intasibe no.
So what will you do different?
And na make us say, you be create jobs. Na se uma onipa ko na ejuma. Na se ogina na so ya. Who to be catch the say hwe fa osika koto bank. And I say me abi government na me tua wo ka no. Bue bank account we woha na me fa wo sika to bank direct me boa it's an obligation because we are not going to share the salary time so abosomia o come this is na ni pass a line ana me boa na one salary a wo moji wa ketua na kwa brand the paper in the pen atro say wo die nie say 500 a ye kan 500 a show sa me boa na enti ITR bay any bank system bay and next year see beko anymore you to be structure be a bank government to me sure say structure be ho say e bi mo ji wa ketu ya direct to the bank me bo ana it ya done you to be for policy ma obi a or government ejuma by force let them use that by force but it's an incentive say what the wo sika koto ho a that say na government betu ya ma so what you see the meme structure no say we are going to make sure housing policy almost say Ghana will have low cost housing or housing deficit. So what is asem right? You to me see dan e manipa ntre we ye. Into almost asabia. No one vote to sika. One akoji loan so almost see affordable housing. Me boa challenge me pacho and yes I will go can be here affordable housing one go vote to sika bebre
oh not there
no one go loan their peso then once year bank once year da
on be na new government na new government no so shape
na we so shape na one ja dan we see no na tita in the question go for affordable housing at tita pansam me bo na
right
bebre at Abel stand almost start TV me boa kofo time kofo dia minimini na baby a region start bi ankosi ne wan wie e bia kakra wan wie nansen yo but the Canada so da ho me boa na enti no ye be sesa ne me na obia wo ye adwuma ma government bia tie na make any say government betumi ama guarantee after a certain amount of years. So what to be a juma, so what to be so a jumamu for 5 years minimum. And then the child say what to be so a jumamu, tenemu a juma. And no government meet me a dance, their dance ya ma will say asabi me jiwudi say juma I wouldn't meet tenemu for 5 years. Meet me a kojina what she say ampa. Me na meet you a wokao. What you say? Me na meet you a country who meet me a sign board because say juma meet me a tenemu 10 years and 5 years. Me buana. And no ti ubetumi agina so say government is aba catch the bank say asabi na katuani ya free architects ya free actuaries ya free say greeder Ghana real estate development ye no atrase na ya structure policy bia mamo say wo salary range ya ye dia mawi say na ubetumi dan a ebeso so what you say say a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom or wo style Why was that? Because obia namwe asabia bi say wo pe dan bi e bia wo pe wo dey round e bia wo pe wo dey say the triangle e ye wo dey wo identity what you say
I want a double decker.
You want a double decker
Yeah.
nia wo sika beso ya hwe wakati ya beso na say ye 10 years obetu awi a ye dem out 20 years obetu awi a ya structure dem out na grid afo ya omo su ya bon abasa so one day contraction for ya interview on na ya hwe won a wo mo ye members leader na dia hwe won sa say mo na mo be sisa dan ya master crofo ye wie su ya bank na ye say ye say bank for house kra ye dey san aba what you say na government bank no and ye say government na wotu awka no bue bank account wo ho say wotu mi bue back 5 years na say wotu mi wusika direct na government mi tu ya wo ko to ho a government dey down say ampa asaboya mi jinidi obetre adwuma mu 10 years 20 years because that's the norm. Teacher ni or teaching better 25 years and I said just what call retirement. Police ni better 30 years and what call retirement. Soldier ni better 30 something years and what me bwana.
Sempacho ube home soka krama ye be se ba ye ba ye do be call agric sector be say who policy statement for the agric sector. Okuso ahwe the hot seat e we AKUAFO TV. Femi akosia asabia asumeni. Ye go quick break ye ba Mr. Kwame Walker that's a guest over the hot seat.
The hot seat. The hot seat.
I feel now do a feeding at so high AKUAFO TV. The hot seat Jumede and a wani egusu a wo hwe Jumede we ye kan amanyosem e wo sa Jumede we so especially say ye call election December aka almost I think 1 month or so na ye koto aba ye o man panhini ene ye mra hye bedwafo it said the Jumede bro political parties now hold independent candidates now wetimi uti fear wetimi informed decision as to who to vote for. If some say if your manifesto book bebre no about 120 pages and over no now went to me and kindly na but through this program no ubetimi who say oh asumesi can say inte no nkwa na waka no metimi ato amano nene no yenya onunyamfo ba ko a ono say ballot paper no so no pen na independent presidential candidate nene no me name Mr. Kwame Edu Walker ono aye independent presidential candidate wa qualifier other presidential ballot paper no so ene ne twin komo ahwe na agenda or de ewo ema Ghana there's some no kind of fantastic and so tina broche to person order Ghana abrocha say 20 December 7th no Ghana former na Ghana ha abrocha na Mr. Walker yen sha great sector no.
Thank you.
So government we buy or the planting for food and jobs policy no aba according to them no almost say ama just say AKUAFO no mo ahen ha o ma na wo ye kua and as wo ye farmer and this is first now we queer sika bi ama obotom na de sika eba abotom pa because fertilizer ya subsidize ama seedlings ya subsidize ama other agric inputs ni na government up subsidize the amount so according to them plan for football you know it's yielding positive results.
Yes,
what is Mr. Walker bringing to the agric sector?
O se AKUAFO no sika ba motom.
Sa no mo ka me
me de se o ka sa no mo ka. You pay evidence. Okay. Evidence based. But that's okay. I'm not going to challenge them on their policy. But yes, me and here be Akuyanipa. I have over 70-acre farm for Eastern region.
Okay.
What you see? Over nearly 7,000 palm trees, so many fish ponds, and the like. I can go on and on. I have a,
so it can be somebody like Mr. Walker and still go into farming? Yes,
I do. I enjoy farming. Farming. Yeah, there. Sabi abrochi we most of the rich men are farmers. Makasa asem pen. Enti kuya there and ya there. Ye beto tunase. But we must be surgically focused. Surgically focused, it must be targeted for export. Export to generate income or foreign currency for the government, because government must build its foreign reserve. It's only export. Ghanaian products must be exported in order to gain competitive value in our system. The agriculture na mekan you know, if na me be kira wasi ye 2016 mekan ye, then me say because a man go through nipa ntini ye. Na hwe me say agriculture no, every region must have an extension office center. Agric extension for no woman na ye be engage you want to build a proper facility, because ono na sebe where we university na wakoye agric what you say technical know-how womo and no sit me can say sa maintenance for na me can say o can say me can say mechanics can who be na ye be upgrade one woman na sebe wo be sua tractor mechanics, how to service tractors and heavy equipment, construction equipment. Woman training we are. Sabi, fear yenimo ni ekos Ghana ha. Government economic of tractors in the bar. No one chama MPs. No me call constituencies. To say be a mo ko boa one constituency ay agriculture. Ne boa na. Edu hwa na sabi o ministers ni bi de ko wan kasa won fuo. Won de ko wan fuo. Me ka na asa sabia enche aborosu ya 2 years. Na tractor no asay. There are no mechanics that want to be fix it. Mechanics na tractor na aka wuram. Me wo pictures be brave. Tractors no bi aka wuram near ye krabai kra want to me use aka wuram. And na Ghana ya sesika. Boys ya ye ka say wo be sua tractor mechanics was our SCC and PW training centers no. Wo na ye bo abaso no wan sua. It ye maintenance structures nkwa. Ntino agric extension service centers, you know, woman and government, you know, able provided tractors, you know, to every center. Now, what we are farmer in that region who to be registered to become a cooperative member in that center, to be helped by the agric extension for na woman because sebio mekan nenti mekan say obi a wako university no onko do mekan obiate. Yes, Okodokra is in a private interest. But structurally, Onisika Oko Bank, Ako ye mechanized farming. Okuyeninu so Onisika Oko talk tractors. Into regions will be provided tractors yama SAS centers in a strategically placed with the na extension graduates na one great extension officers. One are no power, sorry, I mean say all dressed nice. I drive on the car and now the pickup truck at the man I call office Juma. Okohwa kuyaninu to me call center ho koje nimdie wo how to na no na make say Ministry of Trade na esi ministries ho no me pa mo chaw muntie me ye the Ministry of Trade no beka Ministry of Foreign Affairs ho because say Ministry of Trade a what Ghana no there na what ministries wo a wo yo you must be say proactive to promote Ghanaian products Ghanaian agriculture products, foodstuffs. Because you to go Dubai. Mo go Dubai, mo go back no. Mo challenge me. Dubai grow bibi ohana. Watermelon wo ho. Sebe nya adwa kro wo ho. Ntrowa enzare ka no. If you enka sa, me ko wo ho na. Intro only 5 hours flight. 6 hours to London, 5 hours to Dubai, and here Saudi Arabia. Here to be supply. Intro and be say, Minister of Trade for me, the Minister of Foreign Affairs so as one department. Now within the Minister of Foreign Affairs, there must be a department of trade, division. Ghana Trade Division. Now what I say what's na? What you say? Number yinipa mienu miensa bi na andopa bi almost na woman nam krom kra. Woko say Sainsbury and I say supermarket bi wo ho. We bisa manager ne say watermelon yi a wo to wo he and na meko ya wo to one the supply or turn na him out. You betumi supply and na mebo. Na what promote wo mu nya information na wo mu de abase bro ahafo cash wo mu hia ya say hey extension officers you make sure say export people now when we pay export and I say farmers ya try say mungro we na we ni here o na extension for no actually one say greenhouses or one test the product and say between you Ghana ya ma say farmers no edua say na no na ya to me a supply sankrofo no and no na make here what you say it through a focus based policy and yes say we can ya say kodua na o chere bi wanya bi bode no bu na pro Mebuana, watermelon ba, ebu na pro wakwan ho ye ni na say ye export ye support one na ye target anytime me say Minister of Trade for majuma yes say mo say trade we are going to be focused on trade and yes say what ho na wo twen Chinese na ba na wa sign contract wa ha na obaji usika ko na wa try Lebanese aba na obaji usika ko no and ye wajuma no wajuma is Ghana based. Ghana's interest must be first. Ghana's interest must be first. And no you be promote to wajuma they say promote to Ghana and yet Lebanese and now Chinese now what I say foreign people or say Ghana we are open for business we are open for business not foreign direct investment the investors should come and I be kind baby no in be kind am for bomb in seminal just say or not or bomb in sa not na obroni numra a code where the investors should come a obroni numra and now Lebanese number, and now I say Chinese number, the boy. Now say wo ye Ghana ni Burma or Ba betie me. What in London? Now say wo kura usika. Chinese ni kura usika 10 million. Now Ghana wo kura 10 million. Now Basse Minister of Trade and now say Foreign Affairs wo be ejuma. One be Chinese first. Chinese no own demand first. So you be training name. You be training now.
Ghana first.
Ghana first. Thank you. Ghana's interest must be first at all cost. What you say? Chinese Chinese interest. America's interest, British interest, here you say Ghana's interest must be first. And the Minister of Trade, but your ministries, asa.
Ministers, now you have about 110 ministers.
Yeah.
And ministers now.
As I be last week, 125.
It's 125. But your ministers now
2 or 3 deputies each.
Ministers, how many ministers now?
Not more than 25.
Not more than 25.
Not more. I would never go more than 25.
Mr. Waka, you are on record.
Me kind say as I kind say there were 16 regions. Right off the bat, 16 cabinet ministers. One will be in charge for each region. So okay. Now we add Minister of Health, Minister of Defense, Interior, and the like. And here plus finance. We are
25 ministers.
Less than 25.
Less than 25.
Not more than 25. May count like.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but solve Ghana problem. Yes, you be didi you be me is a bad time to come do one money ye be hwe mo amu hia adwuma no monti na ye ba say roads are to me see enu huti na ye ba street lights are be ni ho enu ti na ye ba enu ti na urban planning is going to be the focus for each region. The regional policy, jobs, urban planning, healthcare properly. Make a baby class say accidents cost Ghana na bebre meboa em say what is asem na me kind say roads are yet to be seen here. Dualization of Accra Kumasi Road must be done. It must be done to stem the accidents, to slow down. Accidents do happen. And you think I say drivers as I said, once a year health check to get your license validated. Because our pressure on checking here, on fire, or your diabetes on fire. For safety of the people you are driving. How many of them? VIP bus here, about 3 of them. 3 crashes, over 300 people perished. Now ambulance in the hall. And anytime I say we must have emergency responders. Emergency, one way bomb say every region will have a helicopter. Emergency responder with proper trained nurses and doctors to be able to immediately respond to those accidents, to be able to triage them, move them to a triage center to stabilize them. Now, one transform to proper care. This is what must be done. Share. And remember, said the woman feel crossing accidents he buy, woman named firefighters in New ambulance in New say no more no more to ni pakra. Sabe, eya komapa into here. Woman need training. So who so be sabe o bleeding. Young holding no bleeding and that's the man oxygen cry. It be the kind of chroma. Into them say we are going to build emergency response centers and proper, what do you call it, hospitals to take care of this emergency in every region, strategically placed, to be able to immediately move these people to those people by helicopter. It's done elsewhere.
It can be done here.
It can be done here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Sir. It can be done. Yes, Ghana, we're over 60 years old now. Since we can't wait any longer.
Yes,
Please.
Sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are minded share and I did the hot seat Jumentino. ABC. So I'm very hot. I'm even sweating. I'm sweating here. Mr. Kwame Sedu Walker, I am independent presidential candidate. I come December 7, 2020. Oko constituency and now your polling station. Near my presidential form na obo say order ase.
Number 12.
Bo so order number 12. Ono nene me ne no enya nkita ho ye pese na ye hu ni agenda for Ghana. Wakasa bebre menim se wo tifie no so no wafa bebi afimo e de say dwumade e bro so na be ya wo so obetima ye informed decision as to who to vote for come December 2020 me that say o hweye me da Bosant Enterprise ase omo enomo ye unique in super mineral water in sukroji in supapa enimtifo akohwemu na enu nti omo se unuma wo body na ebeye yama nti mesel wo ko shop na koto nsu akofia ma wo ni wabusua akono mato unique in super mineral water omo dome pillar 2 no visa down Mores Fashion Academy omo no mpam costume kama de ma me wi a me the full picture no beto me Instagram and Facebook any all me social media platform no akotwe star no from no mpam bi ma na so pese wo ko suase na ye pam na from omo Tantra Hills near Anija Hospital omo number so no and na etwegu no friend na oni omo endi nkita ho ne kwakwa me that Dolly's Beauty Lounge ase omo no my makeup de me take kama mama o pese o yo tina yo makeup na pese o ko sia ahunsesie bia na o ko Dolly's Beauty Lounge omo mata heko near the police barracks oduwa obehu omo na oni omo edi nkita ho me da production team no ase me da Mr. Walker ne 8 no omo one channel so as say omo e ma na possible to have him on this show. To our power, to our papa. That's ene. You best say share. Bye bye. Enchebia amanyofo beko epreye atoye asret memufo se omonto omoso aba. Na mibiso edren enomo ema AKUAFO. Mibisa AKUAFO epise Ghana ha ye sika sam ho fapem. Ejina ekuayomo wenti ena AKUAFO TV kofa bae ye de fofo kra eba ya to ni din the hot seat eye dwumade bia ye ne wona omonimu de metre ministers MPs MCs DCs any empo aspiring MPs wona ombegina say ye nto omo so aba ebe hia na ne omwo ema AKUAFO ana a great sector no omo de atopo no so wo hot seat no so no me akosia asabia smeni megina wanemu na mebisa omo ensemo afa ho obesa obeso yasen a hwe number sia egu TV de so efre ni eni wo endi nkita ho the hot seat ebeye hye the hot seat ebeye hot akonwa no so ebeye hye